And of course it wants me to type in my password.
Of course.
Restream. Oh my gosh, and now I have to find all the crosswalks.
Is the Fantasy Grounds thing open?
Yes, it is. However, I just realized actually, no. Chev.chevtech.io should work. Try it. Oh, good. Okay. I updated it to my new IP address since I moved.
Because I had Arcana in my history list, so it wasn't letting me connect.
Yeah, because it probably saved the old IP.
Yeah.
But I did point that subdomain to my new home IP. Okay, good. Let me just make sure that this is not set to do text-to-speech. Okay, it's not. Good. I don't want people trolling us while we're playing. All right. Welcome, everybody. Episode 3 of Arcana. It's been a while. I've been moving around, and we got to a new house, and I've taken basically a whole month, at least, off of streaming in general. So we're back, and we're going to start a new routine of getting back into our regular schedule, hopefully, here. And today is episode 3 of Arcana. We haven't had an episode of this since like August 10th or something like that. It's been like over 3 months, which is crazy. So we're going to do...
Your stream title still says 2, by the way.
It does? But, damn it.
Yup.
What's Arcana? Right, I've never heard of this.
Okay. Anyway, it's 3 now. The titles that have already been pushed out to some of those places will still say 2. I'll try to fix them after the fact, but it's fine. It doesn't matter. Thank you for pointing that out, though, Cloak. Yes, so a recap. Let's get into a detailed recap. I re-listened to episode 2 so that I would be all caught up. In episode 2, you basically you ran into Grogmere, and you found that was the end of episode 1. You found out that he was the gremlin, and you were also upset about the fact in episode 1 that you could not get knowledge from the spirit dragon that you found in the well, and you accidentally grabbed a gift, which apparently he did not tell you was a choice between the knowledge and the gift. So you took the gift, which was just some decent magic items, but you're still wondering what the information was. So you decided to come back the next day in disguise and see if you could trick the spirit dragon into giving you information. He immediately saw through your disguise, but there was another Goliath in there, Lucas Fairweight, who has joined your party. And he was conversing with the spirit dragon, and he was right about to get the information when they both noticed that you were in the room, and so they whispered the information to each other. And then you've been begging everyone to give you the information, but Lucas had told you that he cannot give it to you or else on pain of death. And the spirit dragon apparently could hear you outside of the cave and was talking to you and telling you that, yeah, he can't tell you. You already made your choice. You've not been able to trick the spirit dragon, although you did manage to trick him into thinking that you were going to report him to some spiritual central command or something like that, to some authority about his inability to make quest text clear when offering a simple choice. And so you convinced him that, and then he told you, okay, fine, come back in a year and I'll give you the info you want. And you accepted that. You moved on. Lucas made his way into that cavern through a different passage coming from the beach. And he took you guys through that passage out to the beach. And you were going to join him on his journey across the sea right there. But Lucas could not carry you all. And so you decided that maybe it would be a bad idea because it was like miles of swimming. And it was way out of your way. And it's Lucas's journey, not necessarily yours. So you guys decided to go about your own way, and Lucas decided that he would put his journey on hold to help adventure with you guys. As you guys made your way back down this road, you came back through Yorthamil. It was getting to be evening, and you passed through Yorthamil, and you continued on the road. You were going to head to Shelestra, which is known as the Fading City. Timothy apparently has a map that you have not been able to see, and Timothy will not let you see it. So yet more information
I don't recall that at all.
being hidden from you. Yeah, he had a map, and he said he promised that he would never show it to anyone. And you tried to get him to show it to you, and he would not. And anyway, so you guys are headed that way. There's another city beyond Shelestra. I forget what it is called. It is called Mithrandain. And that one there is as you pass through Orthamil, George vouched for the existence of Mithrandain, but he said that he had never seen the Fading City, Shelestra, which is supposed to be, let's see, how do you pronounce it? Shinelistra, something like that. I have a hard time pronouncing it. But anyway, before you could even get to that point on Timothy's map, you guys were headed through some thick foliage, some trees that formed an archway overhead, and you saw a humanoid rustling in the treetops above. And you guys went to investigate. Lucas tried to make a makeshift ladder in the side of a tree trunk, and about halfway up, lost his handhold and fell onto his back, and then tried to get up there again. And as you guys were trying to figure out, who was up there, what's going on, all of a sudden you all got hit with darts. Just doof, doof, doof. Each of you got hit with darts, and you fell asleep. You weren't even able to make Constitution saving throws of any kind. They just knocked you all right out. And that is where we're picking up today. Any questions before we do intros? No?
What was the name of our destination again?
Shinalstra, apparently. I've been saying it wrong. I can spell it if you want. Shinalstra, like that.
I was actually almost spot on with my first guess on how to spell it.
Oh, nice. Oh, I guess there's an E after the L. Shinalstra, like that.
And that was our previous destination?
Yep, that's the Fading City. You were headed to there. Basically just on Timmy's recommendation that there might be fun adventures to be had there that would give you guys more insight into the area before you go join Lucas on his quest. Okay, any other questions?
I do remember that Timothy claims to be a dragonborn, but I highly doubt it.
Oh yeah, I forget why you suspect him, because that was from episode 1. But you did say several times in episode 2 that you don't believe he's a dragonborn.
Because he's all too excited about being a often socially excluded race, and too excited about, hey, check out my tail.
And his dragon breath, though, that was real.
His dragon breath was real. I have to give him that. But
okay. Are we good to start now, you think?
Yeah. It wasn't really... Do we really last play in August? It feels like longer than that.
Yep, I looked it up. It was August. Let's see. Lucas. Does Lucas have any questions, Cloak?
No.
Okay. All right.
Lucas is also fucking fast asleep, thanks to that dart.
Yeah, we've been asleep for months.
As usual, I am your host and DM, Chev. With me today, Roxana Bunsen, being played by Bunsen Gyro. Say hello. Lucas Fairweight, being played by Cloaking Device.
Hello.
And then just a real quick primer for those of you who are new. This campaign is unique. This campaign is one where Bunsen is the only real player. Bunsen is the only one who has no idea what's going on in the campaign overall, like the overall story, like all the things going on. We decided to flip this and turn it into this interesting kind of crowdsourced type of deal, where lots of people get to contribute to quests and just like all sorts of different things going on in this campaign. So I've constructed a larger narrative, and other people are able to stick stuff within that narrative. And then there's some minor mysteries, some larger mysteries. There's also all sorts of fun stuff. It's actually been really fun to work on. I've been missing being able to play this since we've only had 2 episodes before this. But yeah, Bunsen does not know what's going on. The rest of us do. If you are interested in finding out what's going on, you can join us on our Discord server. Just head on over to chefcast.tv. There's a little link that should get you over to our Discord server. There is an Arcana GM channel where everyone else is the GM besides Bunsen. So you're welcome to at least observe in there. And if you ever decide to participate with us, you can even help contribute content to this campaign.
Yeah.
All right.
I am unable to even see that.
Yeah, Bunsen can't see the channel. And we're fully aware that someone will probably try to troll him at some point and spoil. He's just going to be prepared to block people. Not much we can do if they try to do that. So just be wary, I guess, Bunsen. If it gets ruined, it just does, but we're trying not to.
Yeah, and plus they could always fake spoil me by saying stuff that won't actually happen, or
that is
stuff
true.
That wasn't actually said. That
is very true. All right, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and unmute the Chevbot or the Chev laptop now and set the scene. Feel free to adjust the volume of Chev laptop if you need to, you guys, so that you can hear me clearly over the top of it. I'm going to adjust it myself just to make sure the recording isn't contaminated with it. Okay, hopefully that's good. I'd rather it be too quiet than too loud. All right, you suddenly find yourself waking up very groggily, Roxana, and you're surrounded. Your ears are filled with sound. And you open your eyes and you see this blurry image of like dancing lights. And you rub your eyes a little bit to try and wake up, and you blink a couple times. And you look out and it is nighttime. You hear crickets in the distance. And you see flames all over the place. You see lit candles and little miniature like little bonfires all over this slab rock face. Let me share this with you. Can you guys see that?
Yes, although it's a black. Oh, I see now.
Yeah, you see the map now?
Yep.
There we go. Now it's up.
Okay, cool. All right, so as you look up, you see that you're sitting right behind an interesting-looking humanoid, and that's kind of wearing a pretty scantily clad garb. Just kind of got this like sort of ornamental skirt thing going on, and then he's got no shirt on or anything like that, but tons of body art all up his spine, and he is facing the center of this altar. What?
I can't help but notice that these guys are named bulls.
And this guy is holding a torch, and he's kind of holding it up in the air, and he's chanting with the rest of them. And there is a sacrificial slab of some kind in the middle of this raised part on the center of this platform. And you rub your eyes again, and you get a better look, and you see that on this, what do you call it when you like the spear that you put a roast on or whatever over a fire? He has basically got his hands and feet tied to this spear, and he's being held on over this slab, and there's kindling and stuff being gathered underneath him. And two of these ritualists they have these little brushes, and they're basically like basting him with something. They're rubbing him down with some kind of sauce. And you look down and you realize that your hands and feet are also tied, and you are not able to move. You are able to make a strength check for me, or athletics.
That's not good. Well, okay. If I attempt to do this, can I try to do it quietly so that no one notices?
Yeah, let's go ahead and have you do it with so do a sleight of hand check first.
Okay. Sleight of hand. That is a 12.
Okay, and then go ahead and do your athletics check.
Athletics. That's a -1, so it's gonna be great. 13.
Okay. All right, so you strain and strain against the ropes, but they are just not budging. You notice next to you that Timothy is also tied and unconscious, laying on the rock slab. And then to your left is Lucas, who is also unconscious and has his extremities bound. Do you try to do anything else? So far, no one has noticed that you are awake. And but as you're trying to figure out what to do, you hear a call out from the slab. No! It's hot! And they're lighting the fire on the kindling underneath him, and these flames are kind of nipping at him a little bit.
I don't think Grogmir's longer in this world. That sucks. What is the position in which my extremities are tied?
So your hands are bound together in front of you, and your feet are bound together in front of you. So it's not super like you can move around quite a bit. It's not like your hands are behind your back or anything. You can try to stand. Your feet are tied together, so it'll be a little difficult, but it's not impossible for you to try to hop to your feet. The cultist right in front of you has not seen you yet.
What is on the ground around me? Is there anything on the ground, like any objects?
So there are rocks, and then right
rocks.
next to you is like a brazier with flames like coming out of it.
I'm fire resistant. Can I try to stealthily move my hands over to the brazier so that it burns off the rope?
That's a good idea, yeah. Go ahead and do a stealth check for me.
Alright, stealth, not sleight of hand.
Yeah, because the thing you're trying to not make noise with is the moving around. This time.
That is a natural one.
Okay,
Great.
so as you as you go to put your hands quietly up to this flame, you bump the brazier and it goes falling off of its pedestal, clink, 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 as it bounces across the ground.
I want to immediately I want to like basically flop down on my side so it looks like I haven't woken up yet. So it just fell on its own.
Okay, performance check.
That is a 23.
All right, so he turns around, he stops chanting with the rest of them, and he sees the brazier is dumped over, and he nudges it with his foot, still hot, so he can't pick it up. And then he looks back at the three of you carefully, one at a time, and he is convinced that you are all still unconscious. And so he turns back and starts chanting again.
Would I be in the field of view of any of the others?
You mean of Lucas and Timothy, or the other cultists?
Other cultists.
Yes, you would be in the view of this guy, and this. Well, yeah, pretty much all of them except for the far two, probably.
Okay.
So this guy can't really see you because of the raised platform, and same with this guy.
Gotcha. How close is the now fallen brazier?
So it fell just about like right there. It went in front into that guy's peripheral vision. I can put something there if you need me to.
Yeah, if you want. Could be relevant later. See, I have like firebolt, and I could hypothetically like quote unquote cast that, but the way I cast it is from like throwing a potion. I don't think I can reach my potion. Right?
Okay. Where is your potion typically stored? Where do you carry it on your person?
Usually like around the bag that I have around me. Like
Okay.
it kind of slings over the shoulder.
Okay, if it was a bag, then you don't have it. It's not on you.
Oh, great.
Yep. If it
I
was tucked into
do-
clothing pockets or something, there might have been a chance. But if it was a bag, they've removed the bag.
I do have Burning Hands. That's just a race-based spell that I have on me.
Okay.
That does require me having my hands touching at the thumbs. Would I be able to do that?
Yes. Your hands are tied at
Okay.
the wrists, so you could easily put the thumbs together.
Let me see here. 15-foot bone.
No! No! Ah! Tot! No! He's trying to blow the fire out.
Yeah, if I were to use burning hands, would I be able to burn off my my wrist ties and attack the cultist in front of me?
Let's see. Let's refresh my memory on how burning hands works. Hold your hands, the thumbs
As you
touching,
hold your
fingers. Oh, yeah, go ahead. You can read it.
As you hold your hands with thumbs touching and fingers spread, a thin sheet of flames shoots forth from your outstretched fingertips. That does not sound like it would reach the rope.
Each creature in a 15-foot cone. Yeah, I don't think so. Nope. You can shoot it forward, though.
And I could do that into getting my hands onto the brazier.
You could probably aim it through your, like, between your legs. Like, if you're sitting, say you're sitting down with your legs out in front of you, outstretched in front of you, you could probably put your hands, like, you know, like barrel range, if it was a gun, like right up against that rope and still shoot it forward, but through the foot ropes.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably
as an
all you
aside,
could do.
Do I happen to see where my stuff might be?
No, it's not. If it's around, it's not in any place obvious.
Okay. And also, does there happen to be a relatively sharp rock where?
Yeah, there's rock shards all littered behind you. That whole, like, face of shale is busted up. Also, by the way, what is your spellcasting focus?
Burning Hands is just something that my sub race of Tiefling can do.
Ah, okay.
From
Yeah, it doesn't,
Legacy
I see. It
of
doesn't
Kane.
have any material components. Okay, cool.
I can just do it once per long rest.
Gotcha.
So I'm scoping out the area around me. At the sharp rocks behind me, does it look like I might be able to pick one up?
You can try? Yeah, for sure.
Like, is there one that's, like, roughly, I don't know, dagger shaped
Yeah.
and sized?
Yeah, I'm not even going to make you roll because there's just tons of different, like, busted up bits of rock behind you. So, sure, you can find one about what you're looking for.
Okay. Is one of these, like, is there, like, a sharp piece that doesn't look disconnected, like, looks sturdily connected to the rocks under it?
Yeah, for sure. There's the bits and pieces that are on the ground have been busted off of a larger boulder that makes up the rim of this platform, and it's got sharp edges and stuff that are just right there.
Because, all right, so here's what I'm planning to do. All right,
Okay.
just like in quick succession.
Okay.
I want to cast Burning Hands through my foot tines at Cannibal 2.
Okay.
And then quickly stand up, reach behind me, and like rip off the wrist bindings by like jamming it against one of the rocks and just like pushing it back or pulling it back towards me to just snap the ties.
Are you trying to snap the ties second or first?
Second, after I've done Burning Hands.
Okay. Okay.
And my plan after that, depending on what happens next, I don't know if I'll get a chance to. After that, I want to try to pick up one of these stones and use it to cut the bindings of Lucas right next to me.
Okay.
That's
all right,
my
let's see how this goes. Go ahead and roll. Let's see. Does Burning Hands require a roll?
It's
How
a
does that
dex
work?
save.
A dex save. Okay, so this guy needs to do a dex save.
And according to D&D Beyond, it is 4d6 damage. Because it's at
4d6.
Yes,
said
because
4d6?
it's cast at second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
4d6.
it's second level on your list here. Go ahead and roll the damage. He did save, by the way, so it'll be half damage, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so
Well, that's half though, right?
yeah, half of that 18, so that would have been 9. He's still dead.
Sweet.
Okay, so this guy, this flame shoots out from your hand. It fries the. Do you have what kind of pants does Roxana wear? Is pants or a skirt or like what's going on? Robe?
Yeah, I imagined a robe, basically.
Okay, so you singe the end of your robe, but the rope busts as the fire surges through between your feet, and it breaks free. And because you're not actually getting your skin directly, all you're feeling is some heat, and you're resistant to that, so it's no big deal to you. And this flame just comes right out from your feet area to this cannibal, who immediately turns around. What? As it just disintegrates this guy. The guy screaming and this fire is close enough that Timothy and Lucas, you guys both wake up. Oh, where am I? What happened? And Timothy sits up. He's rubbing his eyes. Lucas, you're rubbing your eyes, trying to get a good handle on the situation. Roxana, do you say anything to them? You see them waking up.
I'm trying to act quickly as possible. How quickly am I able to snap my wrist bindings on the rock?
Let's go ahead and find out. Do a performance check.
4. Gotcha.
I think that'll be unless you have a better check you think that applies, but I think that's good.
I mean, it's +4, so I'm not going to complain. That's a 20.
All right, you snap it right off. You turn around. You just takes like 3 little shimmies of your hands over this rock, and the ropes fray, and you're free. Right. Lucas and Timothy are both. Timothy wakes up and why are my hands tied together? And Grogmere screams, help me!
I'm acting as fast as I can. I'm going to grab one of the dagger-shaped, dagger-sized rocks, and since he's right next to me, I'm going to work on snapping open Lucas's bindings.
Okay, let's do. I actually think sleight of hand checks would be better for these. So go ahead and do a sleight of hand check for his wrists.
That is a
non-natural
20.
That one's quick. Do one for his feet.
That is a 16.
Okay, takes slightly a little longer, but still good. And then you're doing Timothy next.
Yep, I'm gonna jump over to Timothy and work on his.
Okay, and then I'm gonna roll initiative for everyone using this tool because I've definitely watched this guy get fried, and they're watching you do all this, and I think enough time has passed that they would react by now. So let's roll all initiatives.
How much time? How many seconds would you say have passed since I used Burning Hand?
I'm going to say 5 to 10 seconds. Let's just say 7 seconds.
Okay.
Is how fast you've been able to kill, snap, and then that's about how much time has passed. 6, 7 seconds. Cool. Okay. Let me get... There's got to be some combat music here somewhere.
With her high intelligence, I feel like it's fairly reasonable that Roxana was able to figure out this plan this quickly.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. Hold on, I'm trying to find a sound thing that I lost, apparently.
To be clear, I might have said Grogmere doesn't look like he's long for this world. I'm going to try to save him, but I don't have high expectations.
Okay. Understandable. All right, so got the music going. So these guys have now... let's see, everyone's rolled. Ah, damn it.
Are they still chanting?
The options aren't set correctly on this one. Hold on, I'm going to re-roll initiative in a second after I change this setting.
Are they still chanting, by the way?
Oh, I guess I can turn off the chanting. Where is the chanting? I have, like, all these sound effects are coming from so many different soundboards. There we go. Okay, just the combat music and the crickets, that's good enough, and the fire. All right, let's re-roll initiative now that I've fixed this.
All right. It's a good thing I didn't happen to look at the previous initiative anyway.
Okay, there we go. By default, it rolls all the NPCs as a group, which makes no sense because the reason you do that is to make it easier on yourself. But when a computer's doing it, I think they should roll individually. Okay. All right, so before you can get over to Timothy, we've got... where's Cannibal 3? This guy at the altar.
Oh, I'm just working on Timothy bindings. Gotcha.
Yeah, you just turned to Timothy. You snapped your bindings and Lucas's all in like 7 seconds. You did it all super fast, but now they have reacted. They saw their buddy get disintegrated, and this guy just goes, "No, you killed Dave!" And he he takes this sharp piece of bone and he throws it at you. Let's see. Where is the bone shank? There it is. And he misses. And he gives you, you can add, if you want to, the bone shank lands next to you, and it's basically just this makeshift shank out of sharpened bone. And you can put it in your inventory if you'd like to, but it lands right at your feet.
Alright, I'm gonna like pick it up. I imagine it looks sharper than the rock, so I'm going to ditch the rock and going to use this bone shank to work on the bindings for Timothy.
Awesome. Okay. And let's see.
I'm just working super quick, trying to just working as fast as I can, trying to get everyone out of here.
So this guy has come running around the altar, and he can see you now. And let's see, can he do... Oh, how do I turn on the lock tokens? There we go. I think it's Alt to move them. Okay, good. All right, let me move him back over where he was, and I'm going to try and do this with the new tools we have. There we go. Cool. Okay, so that measures how far you can go. So he can only get to about right here. But that is close enough. He's going to take a swipe at you with his dagger as well. and a miss. So he runs up and he misses.
I imagine I'm working on the bindings and I just duck my head down a little bit and perfectly dodge while I'm still working on it.
Yes. Okay, and now next, this guy, he's going to run up to you as well. He's also going to swipe at you. Jesus, all these rolls are so low. He misses as well. They're all drunk on blood, apparently.
Just a quick question: would I have gotten Timothy's bindings opened by the start of his turn?
You're gonna have to. So this is all the things that are happening now is in the time that you got to where you are. Does that make sense?
Okay.
So when it's your turn, you can use your turn to finish Timothy's bindings, or you can attack. That will be your choice.
Because I was imagining if his bindings were removed by the start of Timothy's turn, I was imagining that this cannibal missed so bad he just undid the bindings for me.
No, if he rolled a 1, maybe.
Okay.
All right, so Timothy, seeing all these cultists running up, he's just like, "Oh no!" Well, I'm confusing Grogmere and Timothy's. Yeah. Let's see. Oh no! Oh, watch out! And he goes to roll, and he's gonna try and break his bindings while he's rolling this way. So I'm gonna have him roll a
break them on the bone shiv I'm using.
So he's rolling to the left here, just instinctively as these cultists run up, and he's gonna try and just break his bindings with a regular old strength check.
He's gonna fall off the slab.
Acrobatics. Okay, so he manages to roll into the rocks here, and then he's gonna try and break his bindings with athletics, and he fails. So he's still over here, just struggling. Save me, Roxana! And then this cannibal
is dead.
He
oh
is
wait, no,
also
that's not the dead one.
He's also going to throw... Oh, wait. Which one was dead? It's this guy here.
Number 2.
Okay, let's get rid of 2 so I don't get confused. Okay, cool. Cannibal 1, he's going to throw his bone shank at you and miss again. Okay, and then Roxanne, it's your turn again. You can continue to try and free Timothy if you like, or you can try to fend off these cannibals.
So here's the thing. So I kind of have to enable Lucas and Timothy to fight for me because my unarmed strike literally doesn't do any damage. Although I do have the shiv.
They're unarmed as well, by the way. If anything was in their packs.
Yeah, but I imagine they have non-zero damage on unarmed.
Gotcha.
strike.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Especially Lucas.
Okay. You did already free Lucas.
Right. So does it appear to me like Timothy might be able to undo his own bindings?
You don't know.
All right. We'll see. The thing is,
And Grogmere is still screaming as the flames are now fully engulfed underneath Grogmere, and you can see his whole body is glistening in whatever they basted him with, and it's getting very hot. No!
How exactly is he propped up on there?
Do you know the scene from Star Wars when the little teddy bears are hauling Luke and...
No.
Okay.
Is he on a spit roast? Is that?
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And he's dangling underneath it. Like the thing that's holding him to the pole is his bound hands and feet over the top of the pole.
How secure does the spit look? Like, what's supporting the spit itself?
It's being held up by 2 little like frames that have been built on the either sides of this altar. They look fairly sturdy. How
liftable does the spit look? Like, could I lift up the spit over the?
You could probably lift one end up. So when you woke up, there are 2 cultists. They're actually still up there on either side of the platform. They had to lift up both ends of the spit and put it down onto its support to get him in place.
Okay. I'm going to call out to Lucas. I'm gonna shout over to Lucas. Lucas, left side. I'm going to try to run over to this side right here.
Okay.
I'm trying to ask Lucas to get over here to get to this side to be able to lift. Do I do I invoke reaction opportunity?
Yes, you would from both of those guys. They're both within range. So, yeah, I'm going to make an attack with each of them then. Let's see here. Where's number 5?
Safe to presume they took Lucas's shield from him, right?
Yes. Yeah, you're stripped of any external gear. They didn't necessarily search your clothes, so I was going to have you roll to see if there's something in your pocket.
They took the time to get Lucas's chainmail off, because that takes some time.
No, if you were wearing it, then they didn't take it off. They just hauled you up here. They just took away your gear.
Okay, so shield and weapons are gone then. Still have
yes. What did you say, Bunsen?
I was just saying, like, I still have my clothes, so I imagine they didn't take the time to remove any.
Yeah, no, they were in a hurry. It was getting dark already when they found you, so...
so I managed to body weave between both of them?
Yep, both of those attacks failed. I accidentally rolled from the same cannibal, but it's fine.
So when I get to here, I'm going to attempt to stab Cannibal 3 with the shiv as I'm trying to, like, take his position at the spit, you know, like kind of push him away and stab at the same time.
If you take that action, the lifting up the spit and trying to like get him down would be a separate action, just so you know.
Right. I'm just trying to take position here to do that in my next action.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, so you attack him then?
Yeah, if I would probably be standing, yeah, there-ish.
Okay.
Yeah, what would the attack roll be for this? Is it like a dagger?
Let's see. It is a. Let me just find it. It's a D20 plus 3. It's a plus 3 to hit.
Okay. Let me go ahead and target this guy. That is a 15 to hit.
Let's see. He is. Yep, that hits.
Okay.
And
Alright,
then
so
it
what's
is
the
a
damage roll?
1d6 plus 1 slashing.
1d6 plus 1. Okay. That is 5 damage.
Okay. So you describe how you stab him.
He's
Like
dead?
where do you stab him? And no, he's not dead, but just describe
Okay, I was like,
the injury.
so I slash him, or at least I attempt to slash him, like across the gut as I try to get to his center of gravity to like shove him away with the slash at the same time. I'm trying to take position here.
All right, so you slash right across his gut, and he's like, "Oh, ah!" He's like holding his gut now with both of his hands, and he's like hunched over. And then you said you tried to push him away, or just maneuver between them.
Yeah, I'm trying to get to right here, or yeah, basically yeah, right at where the spit could be lifted.
So you managed to get around him then, while he's doubled over, pretty easily.
And now I'm waiting for Lucas to, if he does follow through, try to get here and take position there.
Okay, Lucas, it's your turn.
Okay, that brazier, is it like, what does it look like? Is it like one of the long, tall ones with the bowl on top?
So you can actually see it. It's on the map right there. See the little one on the map?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And except for it's not where the map says it is. It's now where the orange is.
Right, it's where the circle is.
Yeah, and its contents got dumped out. There's still some stuff spilled on the ground that's on fire, some oil and shit, but the bowl itself is empty and not on fire anymore. It might still be hot, though.
I had asked you for... I tried to ask you to get to here.
Yeah, I saw. I was just thinking about things I could do on my way. But unfortunately, I had a different mental image of what the thing looked like.
I think you would need your action to be able to deal with this guy.
You do have a free action. You can interact with one object
Right,
for free.
there's the item interaction.
Yeah, so if you're like wanting to pick something up, that's fine.
Well, see, I was gonna pick up that brazier, but I don't. I was looking through the weapons list, and I'm not seeing anything that I think I could make a case for what it resembles.
If maybe like one of the things holding it up, like a makeshift quarterstaff.
Like you trying to use it as a shield? Is that what you were thinking?
Well, my initial thought, because I had a different mental image of what it was effectively like a warhammer.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
But
I would like to mention, these two cultists, they already used their reaction on trying to opportunity attack me, so they can't opportunity attack you.
Yes, that's true.
Fair. I wasn't really concerned with being opportunity attacked anyway, but...
Also, this guy also was one of the only other ones to throw his bone shank, which would be somewhere in this vicinity over here.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
So I think... Well, it'll be half movement to stand up.
Yes.
So 5, 10, 15...
You can move your token and it will do that thing. So like you can drag it to waypoints. You'll have to go up the stairs. You can't just go. I mean, I guess you could hop that ledge. It's not that tall.
Yeah, I was gonna say, could Lucas specifically hop that ledge?
Yeah, I was just gonna say if anyone could, Lucas could.
Fucking enormous and strong.
Okay, so are you not getting the bone shank then first?
No.
Okay. All right, you run up, you leap up that ledge, and you are now up on the platform.
Okay, and I'm right next to the
spit.
the spit, right?
Yes. Yeah. So this guy right here is at the other end.
So rather than grab the spit, can I actually just reach out over the fire and bodily grab Grogmere?
That is going to be a. That's going to be. Let's just do a regular dex check with disadvantage.
Could I be using my free action, because I didn't use it on my turn? Could I be using that to lift the spit from my end if that helps him?
You can lift it probably, but it would fulcrum from this end, meaning you might dump Grogmere, like he might slide down the pole towards this end. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm just trying to help Lucas try to.
But yeah, hold off and see if Roxana was lifting that other side, because
do a dex check with disadvantage.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to try to lift him. I didn't expect you to try to lift from the center. I thought you would try to lift from this side.
Well, I would have if you were already lifting, but
I was waiting ready to lift, basically.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, I guess we'll try to lift simultaneously off the spit, or off the what's holding the spit.
Okay. You didn't really use your free action, Roxana, so that's fine. I'll say you used it to plan your reaction. And then, yeah, okay. So first of all, you've got to get in here to this between this cannibal in order to get close enough to the spit. So you'll have to get right between him, which means he'll probably be right ready to attack you, but that's your call.
That's a thing. That's fine.
And you can do what I do and attack him while you got into position.
Okay, so what is the plan? You guys are going to lift the spit and then do what?
And then at least, remove Grogmere from being right on top of the fire.
Okay.
At least put him on the ground next to the fire, so he's not actively dying.
Okay. This is going to be a performance check from both of you, I think. Well, not a performance. Let's do dex checks from both of you.
Dex check?
Dex checks?
Yep.
That is a 17.
Lucas can't roll for shit.
Alright, so you go to lift it,
Ever.
Roxana. And Lucas, you go to lift it, and you manage to lift it, but not as high as Roxana. And she tilts it, and Grogmere comes flying down the pole towards you. And he runs into you, and oof! And as he hits you, he's now down a little further on the pole where the fire started at the end, and all the oil on his skin, he's now directly in one flame, and he immediately bursts into flame and ignites. Oh, it's so hot! He's screaming as he's now on fire.
Great. And I don't have my potions on me.
So
you still have a regular action you can take.
Yeah, so he's fallen basically off the spit at this point, but is on fire.
Yeah, so imagine this line is the spit. And
Okay.
I did it at an angle to show that Roxana's end is higher than yours because she had a stronger dex check. So she lifted it up. You lifted it up slightly, but since you didn't lift it level, he went sliding down that pole your direction. He's still on it. His hands and feet are bound over the top of it, and he's dangling underneath it. But he went sliding more toward you, and the fire was burning stronger at both of the ends because they lit it from the sides. And so he went right into a flame, and the oil on his skin immediately ignited. But you're still holding the spit. You are now... There's fire right in your face, basically, as this flaming goblin is on the pole you're holding and practically touching you.
Okay, so if I were to just kind of like shot put the pole away from me.
It would work. Grogmere is going to go flying.
Well, Roxana's still holding on to the other side, though, so it would kind of be like a pivot. It wouldn't fly so much.
It would, but so if you pivoted it, if you threw it this way, for example, then it's going to immediately hit the ground, right here where the arrow is, right? And Grogmere is on that end, so you're basically throwing him and that end of the pole onto the ground somewhere over here, while Roxana's holding it.
Oh, no,
Here, like this. So here's the spit. You throw it this way, like that, and Grogmere is going to go flying this way. He might fly off the end of the pole, go down the stairs or something.
Well, it's might be preferable to being directly in the fire.
Might be.
So yeah, also, we're gonna do that.
Maybe hurling him through the air would put the fire out too. I don't know.
Or well, I'm hoping the landing will. I'm certain the flying probably won't.
Yeah, it's like stop, drop, and roll. He's just having that done automatically.
So it's not like a full strength. It's not like one of Lucas's full strength shot puttings, because that might send him like off this cliff. It's just gonna kind of shove the pole that he's holding away.
Okay.
In that direction. I guess that's eastbound.
Okay, so tell me where your goal to throw it is first.
Okay, so the goal is to have the end of the pole,
hit the end of the star, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and roll an acrobatics check then.
Acrobatics.
Oh no, Grog only has 7 health.
Oh no. There it is.
Come on.
Okay.
That is an 11 because Lucas can't roll for shit.
Instead of athletics?
What? I meant to say athletics, but that's fine. What's your modifier for athletics?
So it'd be a 12 on athletics if you take the original.
Oh,
it's fine. Okay, so you throw it. It lands somewhere over here. He kind of bumps this brazier, this littler brazier here, and it falls over. But he's already on fire. He hits the ground. Let's see, how much damage does he take from falling from that distance?
You need to fall 10 feet to take any damage.
Oh, you don't take damage if you don't fall 10 feet?
10 feet is a 1d6 worth.
Okay.
Every 10 feet is another d6 damage.
Okay, well, he's been on fire long enough. He's going to take one of those anyway. Okay, so he hits the ground, and he's burning, and the fire, a bunch of it goes out, but he's still on fire, and this brazier adds to the fire. And now he is just laying there, just kind of half-conscious, as the fire spreads over his body. Is that it for your turn, Lucas?
Do you want to move Grogmire's body to where, or token to where it would be?
Yeah, where is his token?
It's right here.
Ah, there it is. Right there. Is that it for your turn, Lucas?
You said the cannibals are wearing robes, right?
No. So their avatars are, but I described them as wearing sort of this like ceremonial skirt thing that's like fashioned out of like leaves and shit or something, like tall grass type skirts. And they're not wearing any shirts, and they have body paint all over their faces and backs and stomachs and arms and everything.
Okay. Well then.
I probably could have found a better avatar.
We're gonna action surge to take an additional action.
Okay.
And I want to grab the cultist that I'm basically right on top of.
Okay. So you throw Grogmere off, you turn around, you grab this cultist. So a grapple check then?
Yeah, that's just straight strength, right? Or
Yes,
is it
for you with
athletics?
athletics, he gets to resist with athletics or acrobatics.
Right.
So, that's going to
I
be strength
didn't-
or dex, so he's going to do a dex check.
Oh, oops. I don't have this. I don't know why it gave.
What
Me
was your higher
disadvantage?
roll? It said drop to 7. So 7 plus 5 would be 12. Or wait. Yeah, drop to 7.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's a 12, and then he got an 18. Okay, so you go to try to grab this guy, and because he's been basting Grogmere with some sort of oil, he's slippery, and so you try to grab him, and he's spilled some of this on his body, and so you go to grab him, and you just get oil on your hands, and you slip right off of this guy.
Awesome.
All right.
Cool. Well, that's my turn then.
Okay. Cannibal 4. All right. So this guy is going to come running up the steps here and join in on trying to stop you. No, the ritual! And he comes up with his bone shank, which he still has. And he tries to stab you, but misses. Again, he comes up. He's about to take a stab, and a little grease spot on the ground causes him to lose his footing as he comes up. Whoa! And he totally misses you, even though he's standing right next to you. Grogmere is unconscious, so he is not going to react here, so we're going to skip him. George is not with us, so I don't know why he's in the tracker. Okay. And this guy is going to come running up to you, Roxana, and he's going to take a stab at you. And that's a hit. And you take 5 damage. As he stabs it right into your back. You don't see him coming at all. Just right into your lower back on the right side. Just sticks it right in there. Barely missing your kidney. And that's it for his turn.
That's the first time they've actually dealt damage.
Yep. Yeah, you think you've been rolling bad. All my NPCs have been rolling awful.
I've been rolling fine.
That's
I
why
meant-
I'm rolling
I meant
terrible, because I'm
cloak.
technically an NPC.
There you go. All right, he misses. Let's see. Then we got Cannibal 5. All right, he's going to come following you up onto this platform. Okay, he misses also. And then Cannibal 6 also is going to join in here. He's going to run up here and notice that there's 3 dudes there already, though, and he's going to come over and target Lucas instead. And that's another miss. So all these cultists, they're not very coordinated. They're coming up here and just swinging and missing, and you guys are clearly they're outmatched for sure. Timothy, I gotta get these bindings off, and he's trying to bite at the bindings, and then all of a sudden he exhales a dragon breath
Please
across
at them.
nope, across his bindings on his hands and feet, and he manages to fry them both, and he stands back up using half of his movement, and then he can go about to here. I'm coming to save you, Roxana! And he runs up to the steps. That's as far as he makes it. Okay, and then Cannibal 1. This guy is definitely focused on Lucas now, not you. 16. So that's a hit, but he doesn't have his bone shank, and I'm not sure how to do an unarmed on him.
Unarmed strikes is just your modifier or your strength modifier +1.
Oh, strength modifier +1.
Yep.
So that's
like, for
one.
example,
That's
I have a modifier minus.
okay. That's
I have
one.
a modifier -1, so I do.
You take 1 damage, Lucas.
1 whole damage. Okay.
As this guy just punches you. This little weenie
Ow.
cultist punches you in the side.
Ow.
All right, Roxana, your turn again.
So I wouldn't have happened to have seen where any of our gear might be, right?
No, you still don't see any of your gear.
Okay.
You can investigate, but that would be an action.
Right. Because I'm a little useless without any of my potions.
And you can't use Burning Hands again, huh?
No, I only have one of those
Gotcha.
for long rest.
Okay, well, you'll have to improvise.
See, I could try to go help Grogmere, but I would invoke opportunity attack from all three of these guys.
Yeah, and they're really good at hitting, so I would be really worried about that.
I mean, if just two of them manage to hit me, well, one of them doesn't have their shiv anymore, but that could be really bad, because I'm not glass, but I'm a little squishy, you know. And I've already taken 5 damage. Plus, even if I get over to Grogmere, what am I going to do? He's still on fire. Would I be able to even attempt to put someone out?
I mean, yeah, you'd be able to attempt it, for sure.
Alright. Is Grogmere still tied to the spit? Or did he fall off the spit?
His arms and feet are still bound. What did you do with your end of the spit? That's the question.
I was just holding on to it still, I guess.
Okay, so yeah, then he is basically slid down the spit onto the ground and still has his extremities around it.
But the bindings were loose enough that he slid.
Yeah, he was never tied to like a specific spot on the spit. He was just dangling from the middle of it. Like, here, I'll make this easier. Let's see. Do green.
I mean, I imagine what you
So
meant.
here's the supports, and then here's the spit, and then his arms were tied like that, and then his feet also were tied. Oops, come on, these tools are
okay.
like that. Anyway, good enough. They were tied here and here. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Together, but they weren't actually tied to the pole, so he could slide this way or that way. And then you lifted this up like this, and then he went sliding down to that end where there was flames. He lit on fire. Lucas threw him that way, so he went flying on, and he landed on the ground, and now he slid all the way to the end where this end is resting on the ground. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, especially because I'm fire resistant, I'm going to attempt to run over to aid Grogmere.
Okay.
You should.
How do the opportunity attacks go?
Let's find out. Okay. So this guy is going to... He's got an unarmed strike, which I didn't run last time, but he missed anyway, so it's fine. This guy runs up to you and goes to attack, but because all the oil from Grogmere went flying, this whole area now is soaked. And he comes running up to you and slips, and his feet go out from underneath him, and he's now on his back at your feet, just looking up at you. Probably hurt his pride pretty good.
Is he on fire?
No, he's not on fire, but he did fall down at your feet. And the fire could easily spread to all this oil for sure. Cannibal 3 is tries to attack you as you go by. Hits you.
That's targeting Lucas for some reason.
Slashes you for 5. Oh, yeah. Oops. Sorry about that, Lucas. That's weird. It doesn't say Lucas is targeted. Must be a bug. Anyway, so you take 5 damage. So
I think you might have chosen a different cannibal that did have him targeted.
I verified. It shows the red ring around him. I don't know. I'm just gonna take 5 off of Lucas.
Gotcha.
And put it on you. Okay, and then this guy. This guy is Cannibal 5, and he.
Wait, which one didn't have the shiv?
The one that ran up and slipped.
Okay.
Oh, this one hits you too. For 5 damage. Roxana, you are unconscious.
What? No, I have 18 health.
Oh, no, you're right. You have 3 health left.
Alright, so, would I be able... So Grogmere is pretty small, right? Would I be able to pick him up?
Yeah. Just with a regular old athletics check.
Yeah, would I be able to first roll him to like stop, drop, roll, try to put out the fire, and then pick him up?
He's still on the spit. What'd you do at the other end of the spit before you came over here?
I dropped it.
Okay. So if you roll him, you'll be rolling him plus the whole spit, just so you know, which would be like a big pole like that.
If I lifted him off of the spit, like since they were loose enough for him to slide down, I imagine it wouldn't be too
You
hard
could
to
pull.
just...
So he's on his back, and the spit is between his extremities. So if you pulled the spit backward, like if you grabbed it and pulled it that way, you could pull it out from behind his bindings.
Yeah, would I be able to do that as a free action?
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay, I would
And
like
the
to do
spit
that
itself is not heavy, so okay. So you pull that out.
If I lift him, would I be able to attempt to put out the fire while I'm holding him? I'm fire resistant, so
But how are you putting out the fire by lifting him? Like, what are you doing?
like patting out the fire.
Just holding him with one hand and patting the fire with the other?
Would that work?
I'm gonna say it's not the greatest idea, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think it would be much better to leave him on the ground instead of getting air rushing around him and to pat him down where he's at. Maybe
Okay.
roll him a little bit, like you said. It's up to you.
I'll
though.
do that. I'll do that, and I'll leave him on the ground and try to put out the fire then.
Okay, and unless you can think of a better one, I'm thinking performance on this one.
Okay. Also, I can't help but think that I might be dead on this combat.
Well, unconscious. Not dead yet.
That is 9. So, goodbye, Grogmere.
You roll him around, and as you do, you can see that the oil has been on fire on him for a long time. His clothes have essentially fused to charred skin, and he doesn't appear to be breathing anymore, as he kind of exhales his last exhale.
See, if I had
Grogmere
my
is
potions
toast.
on me, I would be able to use Healing Word to at least, like, basically make him automatically complete all of his death savings. But I don't have my potions on me, so...
Yeah, sorry. Grogmere's toast. I liked Grogmere. Anything else for your turn, or is that it?
Do I have any other stuff I could do? What did I use up on my turn?
You used your action to deal with Grogmere. You used your free action to pull the spit out. Do you have any bonus actions? You already survived opportunity attacks. You could move the rest of your movement.
So I could Healing Word as a bonus action if I had any of my gear.
Because you need your focus, I assume.
Well, that's just like where my potions are.
Oh,
And
right. Okay.
the way I cast is by like throwing or using potions,
Gotcha, that's right.
and I just don't have those on my person.
Okay. Well, then I guess all you have is some movement if you want to use it.
Yeah, so I was there, spent 10 feet to get there. Would I happen to see around me anything that looks like my gear around here?
No. And you can't investigate thoroughly because you used your action.
I guess the right choice is to just stay put then, because if I were to move, I'd just be moving away from anyone who could help me not die.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, my turn.
Lucas, you are up. Let's see if you can get some rolls.
See if I can roll something higher than a fucking 10.
Uh-huh.
Well, I guess, you know what? I think Lucas is going to seeing that grabbing the guy did not work very well, make a he's going to attempt to headbutt him.
Okay. I'm going to let you do a double unarmed strike damage if you land that.
Okay.
Whenever anyone does headbutts, I'm like, that hurts more than a regular unarmed strike.
Yeah, but like, is it any harder to hit?
I don't see why it would be any harder to hit. Almost easier.
But that's just free double damage.
Strength plus proficiency on the d20.
Yeah, I guess that's true, Bunsen. It's fine. I'm gonna do it this one time then.
Okay.
Nope. Can't roll shit.
Sorry.
That is an 8. That is an 8 if they happen to have, like, no AC.
Let's see what their AC is.
Thanks for coming to Arcana. It's been a great campaign.
That's so funny. Okay, hold on. I have to read something real fast. There we are.
Bonus action, gonna regain 1d10 plus 3 HP.
You're only missing 1 health.
No, I'm missing 1 health in this. I'm missing 13.
Oh.
It's not accurate in FGU. It is because I took a bunch of damage from getting shot.
Oh.
Right at the last session.
Gotcha. Okay.
That didn't track in FGU. But anyway, now I'm missing less than that.
Okay.
It's not supposed to be plus 5 though, so it's plus 3, so 11 plus 11 on that.
Are you tracking your health on D&D Beyond?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's at 26 right now. If you
Okay.
wanted to make it accurate for FGU.
Gotcha. 20. Let's see. So your overall health is 28, and you're saying it's at 26?
Yeah.
So I just need to add 1 more damage?
Yep.
Okay. Cool. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cannibal 4. All right. This guy is going to attack you and hit for 2 damage. So you take 2 more damage, Lucas. As he shanks you in the side with his bone shank. All right, and then Grogbeer's not here. George not here. Cannibal 7. Okay. Cannibal 7 is on the ground, so he uses half his movement to stand back up, and then he goes to stab you.
He doesn't have a weapon.
Oh, you're right. Well, that would have just been an unarmed strike then, but he missed anyway. As he stands up, he's delirious from hitting his head on the ground, and he tries to punch you, but misses. Okay, Cannibal 3. He is going to come over to you and try to stab you. And miss. Okay, and then Cannibal 5. Also, same thing. And a miss. Lucky you.
I think Cannibal 7 should have taken 4 points of damage, but it says it's still healthy. From the gut slice.
Oh.
But healthy is just what it shows us.
Yeah, but it would be a different color too.
Cannibal
If he took it,
7. You're right. He took 5 damage. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, and then
Oh,
his turn.
shit.
What was it? Cannibal 6. Okay,
That
that
was
guy.
something.
Alright, he's going to try to stab you, Lucas. And he missed. Jeez, these guys are rolling awful. Holy shit.
When that one misses,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna use my reaction and expend a superiority die to riposte.
Oh, okay. Remind me what that
Unarmed
does.
riposte?
Unarmed riposte. So
Does that involve taking their weapon?
that's gonna be a
Oh
nat
my
one.
fucking god! Oh.
This character just cursed. Just cursed.
Alright, so what were you trying to do with the riposte?
So I was attempting to they missed their strike, so I wanted to meet their momentum with a nice solid punch right to their jaw.
Alright,
That
well,
didn't work.
the grease on this platform has come into play again as you go to stab him or punch him as he misses stabbing you. You slip and you fall and you hit your back on the altar here and you take 2 damage. Lucas, 1, 2, okay, and then you fall prone onto the ground below as these 3 cultists are now standing over you, looking down and laughing. And Timothy is finally up.
Tim, do something. Please.
Alright, let's see.
I'm dying.
What does Timothy have that he can do right now?
Breathe fire on the 3 in front of me, dear
He
God,
already used his
please.
breath weapon to get out of his bindings. He can't do it
I don't
until
know how
he
many
goes.
he has.
He has to do a
He's
full
not
rest.
Dragonborn, Nick. There's no way that's the built-in one.
He has to do a rest. He is doing Dragonborn. Let's see. This one. Just somatic, so it doesn't require. Oh, perfect. Okay, so you choose a non-magical flame that you can see within range, and that fits within a 5-foot cube. You affect it one of the following ways. Let's see. Expand the flame. Other fuel. Percent new location.
Would
Extinguish.
Tim know
double.
that I'm fire resistant?
You cause simple shapes. Okay, so he. Oh, I'm gonna help you, Roxana, and he grabs the fire with his. He's holding out his arms with and does this gesture, and he moves the fire from that brazier behind you and controls it. He kind of forms it into a little orb, and he throws it this direction, and it lights the oil in that whole area. And he lights all these cannibals, cannibal 1, 4, and 6 on fire. Lucas, you are just barely on the edge of this side of the altar. You see the flame rushing by the ends of your feet. Because you're prone. Let's see. And then cannibal 1 is going to try and take a stab at you, but you are prone, which I think gives him advantage. Let me make sure prone is on you.
Did they not take damage from the fire that Tim just did?
The cannibals, yes. Sorry, I meant to do that. Hold on. So that's for that guy. So he takes 5. Okay, and then that guy 4. Cannibal 4. Thank you for reminding me about that, by the way.
No problem.
And then 6. He takes 4. Okay. And then that guy tries to stab you, which I think should now automatically calculate advantage. It does. Okay. And you take 6 more damage, Lucas. So taking a total of 12 now, I believe. Okay, and then Roxana. It is your turn again.
Oh boy. Well, I have to attempt to slash at one of the two cannibals that are still armed, so not 7. I'm gonna go for 5.
Okay. It's attack plus 3.
Yep. Okay. That is a 9 to hit.
That is a miss. All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, I mean, if I walk away, there's no way I'm succeeding on avoiding 3 opportunity attacks, and I only have 3 health remaining.
Okay. All right, Lucas, you're up again.
Half move to stand up.
Yep.
And gonna take another. You know what? Cannibal 1's unlucky. We're gonna take a swing at Cannibal 4.
Okay.
Okay. There we go. And that is plus 5. No.
Oh my god! Holy shit! You are not kidding, dude. You are cursed. Holy crap!
Well, welcome to my back-to-back nat 1s, everybody.
I'm gonna let you decide what happens this one. Make it good.
So Lucas, he ignores the first cannibal and goes to punch the second cannibal in the gut.
Uh-huh.
And as he dips low, just kind of loses his footing once again on the oil. Only this time he falls sideways and bangs his head off the corner of.
Are you unconscious?
Yes.
Okay, prone and unconscious. Oh, oops. There we go. Wow. That is nuts. I can't believe how many ones you've gotten in this one game.
The thing that kills me most is I watched it sit that it was a 19 and then it bounced off the sidewall one last time. And was like, but wait a minute, 1.
Oh, I can't stop laughing. Okay. I guess that's it for Lucas, who's now unconscious.
Yeah, I think Lucas is
Cannibal 4 is gonna stab you with with a critical hit for 7 damage. I can't. Oh my god. I'm gonna laugh so hard if you guys wipe.
I think that's gonna happen because I only have 3 health left, and I don't have any of my potions.
Okay. Cannibal 7.
Unless Timothy's sitting on a second dragon breath.
Alright. Cannibal 7, taking a swipe at you. Miss. Alright, you're good so far.
Armed.
Cannibal 3. Taking a swipe at you. Miss. You're lucky. And Cannibal 5. Miss. All 3 of them missed. Cannibal 6. Yep, he's just definitely going to take a swing at you with his bone shank. He's going to get you for 7 damage. Holy shit, Lucas.
I cannot believe how cursed this character is.
Timothy. Alright, so Timothy, those guys are still on fire. Timothy is going to use his bonus action to trigger another burst of flame for each of them. 6. Okay,
I
Cannibal
wish
1.
you would do that for the 3 in front of me. Jesus Christ.
Cannibal 1 is toast as the fire engulfs him, and Timothy's just like, "Oh, that was so good!" And then he does it for the next one.
I'm going to literally call out to Timothy. A little help over here?
For Cannibal 4, where are you? Right there. Okay. So that guy is now completely engulfed in flames, but he's still standing, still managing to hang on. And Timothy just says, "Die!" As he's
Roxana is going to call out, "Tim, help!"
Well, he's already got the fire on these guys, so he's just enhancing the flames on them. So he can't really like do anything to them yet. So this is just for his past action. So Cannibal 6. That was a 2. Where's Cannibal 6 at? 1, 2. Okay. All right, and then for the rest of his movement, he's going to come over here and try to get their attention. And his main action, he's going to spread more fire from this brazier onto these guys. So he just drags this sphere of fire over them. "Don't worry, Roxana!" As he spreads the fire onto them. "Did you see what I did to that one guy?" As he points over to where that other guy disintegrated.
I'm too focused on trying to not die to like...
"Oh, don't worry! We're just here to have fun! Remember?" Alright, then Roxana, it's your turn.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. I need to roll the d6s for those guys. So there's 2, 4. He went from this direction. So that's Cannibal 5. That's 1, 2. Okay. Next guy. Cannibal 3 takes 5 damage. Where's Cannibal 3? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then Cannibal 7. 2 for 7. Okay. They are now all engulfed in flame as well, taking damage, and it is now your turn.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to slash Cannibal 3.
Okay.
That is a 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. What's the damage again? 1d6 plus 1?
Yeah, let's see. Yep, 1d6 plus 1.
Okay. That is 6 damage.
Nice. 6 damage. And that was to 3?
That was a 3, yes.
Okay, how does 3 die?
I just slice open his throat and he bleeds out.
As he falls down, bleeding out of the neck. Okay, 3 is toast. Is that it for your turn?
Unless you let me attack with bonus action, yeah.
Nope. I think that's it. If you don't have a specific bonus action. All right, Lucas, you are now awake. You are no longer unconscious.
Okay, so half movement to stand up again.
Yep.
Actually, I'd say it's probably because of the state that Lucas was in. It's probably all of his movement. It's got to take some time to shake it off. Also,
It's just half movement. It's fine.
I don't think you're moving anyway, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's also fair. At any rate, going to headbutts and punches haven't worked, so he's going to attempt to kick Cannibal 6, like Sparta kick style, right off this elevated platform.
All right, nice.
I believe there is a shove action, like an explicit shove.
Yes, there
That is a 16.
Nice. Okay, that foot connects.
Also, as the foot connects, going to expend a superiority die.
Okay.
To which one is that? We're going to expend a superiority die to make a maneuvering attack.
Okay.
which will allow one creature that can see or hear me to use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking. Oh shit! Never mind. We're not going to do that one because it's from the target of my attack, not without provoking opportunity attacks from everything.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. You can use the shove action. Do you want me to read you about the shove action?
Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
Using the attack action, you can make a special melee attack to shove a creature, either to knock it prone or push it away from you. If you're able to make multiple attacks with the attack action, this attack replaces one of them. The target of your shove must be no more than one size larger than you, which they're not. They're actually, I guess they're considered the same as you, but really you're bigger. And it must be within your reach. You make a strength athletics check, contested by the target's strength athletics or dexterity. So it's a lot like a grapple. The target chooses the ability to resist with. If you win the contest, you either knock the target prone or push them 5 feet away from you.
You know what? Let's just stick with kicking them for damage as opposed to shoving away.
Okay, that was number 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, that hits. And then what is your unarmed strike?
Unarmed strike. I actually still will use the superiority die. And we'll do the maneuvering attack, but it's less for the ability and more for the adding the superiority die to my damage.
Okay.
So it's going to be, let's see, that's 1 plus strength modifier for an unarmed strike, right?
Yes.
So 4 plus a d8.
Okay. Nice.
12 damage.
All right, describe how that guy dies.
So that guy gets kicked in the stomach, not hard enough to go flying off the edge.
Okay.
But he kind of stops to, or he kind of stumbles backwards, tries to gather his footing, and when he plants that back heel, finds that he went about 4 inches too far.
And he falls off the side.
And he just kind of, so he doesn't go flying, but he just kind of topples backwards off the side and lands on his neck and head.
You hear it crack as he falls off the side, and he is dead.
And that will be Lucas's turn.
Okay. Cannibal 4. He is going to attack you, but I think he's the one that's going to do an unarmed strike. Doesn't matter. He missed. Okay, and then Cannibal 7. There we are.
He's also unarmed.
Is he the one that was unarmed?
Yes, he was the one that was at the spit.
Okay. That's a hit. And that's a 1 damage.
Okay.
Okay, and then Cannibal 5. He is going to take a stab.
Still says I have 15 damage.
That is a hit. And you are now unconscious. All right, so he stabs Roxana in the side, and Roxana goes down. And you see this happen, Lucas. And Timothy yells out, "No, Roxana! First Grogmere, and now Roxana! You're going to pay!" And he targets this guy who just knocked you down. Let's see, there we go. Timothy. Okay. And he is going to do... Let's see here. Oh, the firebolt just requires a somatic component. So he is going to cast a firebolt as he cups his hands together, and this bolt of flame comes shooting out of his...
Is this fucker Kamehameha, this cultist?
What'd you say?
Is that what you're telling me? He cups his hand together. He's doing a Kamehameha from, like, Dragon Ball?
Yeah, the Timothy is. All right, and he hits this guy and murders this guy. as this guy is engulfed in flame and just completely burns to a crisp, leaving nothing but his charred bones and corpse behind. And Timothy, you will pay! Marxon is my friend! He gets kind of this evil laugh a little bit.
I think Timothy thinks this is a game.
I think that's probably a good guess. All right, Roxana, you made a successful death saving throw.
Oh, great.
It auto-rolled it, apparently. And
What did it roll, out of
Lucas,
curiosity?
it's your turn. It's a 16. Oh, you can't see it, huh? That's stupid.
No.
I must have GM rolls hidden. I need to go through the options in this campaign. Clearly, they reset on me. But
I saw
that was a
text,
16.
I just didn't know what the roll was.
Yeah, it was a 16. Your turn, Lucas.
Lucas, pleased with how well that last one went, is going to turn towards cannibal number 4 and attempt the same thing.
Okay.
That's an 11.
And that was to do what again?
It's an unarmed strike, so a melee attack.
Oh, right. Okay. That
Against
misses.
AC. Okay. Oh, that's turn then.
Okay. Cannibal 4 is going to do an unarmed strike against you. And miss. Cannibal 7 is going to try to attack Roxana, who is now prone and unconscious. I guess I should put the prone on there.
Rude.
It'll automatically be with advantage because it's unconscious.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, I did this. I'm not going to.
Okay,
Right.
that's a hit. I don't need to do any damage because it's just going to cause you an automatic fail. So we'll go ahead and just mark a fail. Okay. And then Cannibal 5 is also going to attack you. Another hit.
Right?
So another fail. You are one failed saving throw from complete oblivion, Roxana.
Yeah, I sure wish Timothy would go for a medicine check. But,
Okay. Timothy is definitely going to try to stabilize you. And so, let's see. Did I delete... Was it Cannibal... Wait, was Cannibal 5 the one he killed?
no. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would have been.
Oh, then subtract
For some
one.
reason, he didn't-
Subtract one fail, because I just forgot to delete them. Cannibal 5. Okay, in that case, he's not going to try and stabilize you. He's going to try and take out this last guy, Cannibal 7. And he's going to cast another firebolt. Let's see. I forget where his shit is. Okay. Whoa! A critical hit for Timothy. Oh, whoops.
Can
What am I
Firebolt crit?
doing? Yeah, because it's a ranged spell attack.
And, huh.
And that is instant death. So another cannibal down. Timothy. I scored all the points and I saved you all. And Cannibal 7 is toast. And you fail. Thank goodness you didn't have the other failed saving throw.
Yep.
And Lucas, you're up.
So Lucas is going to attempt to punch this guy again.
Okay.
That is a 13.
That hits.
Alright. And he's going to expend a superiority die again.
Okay.
And it doesn't say a creature other than yourself. So it'll be a maneuvering attack on himself.
Okay.
because it says maneuvering attack is when you hit with a weapon attack, you can expend 1 superiority die to add the total to the damage roll, and to allow a creature that can see or hear you to use its reaction to move up to half its speed without provoking opportunity attacks from the target.
Okay.
So just in case something dumb anyway, so that's 4 damage straight for the unarmed, and another 6.
He's dead.
Okay.
He was 1 health away from death.
Oh, well.
Okay, describe how he dies.
So this one, Lucas gives him a big heavy right cross, and it spins him around. He does a perfect 180, and then just falls flat on his face and cracks his teeth on the stairs.
Nice. And then his body just weightlessly just rolls down the stairs.
Just
in a
like
slump.
slither, does that cartoon slither down the stairs where the body
exactly.
where the body retains the shape of the stairs on the way down.
All right, combat is over.
I'm still actively dying.
And
yes.
And Timothy runs up to your body and, oh, Roxana, I'll save you! And he does a medicine check. Which is right there. Okay. And
you need to be at least a 10 to succeed.
Yep, it succeeded. So you are now stable, so you don't have to make any more saving throws, but you're still unconscious. Oh, Roxana! Lucas, I need your help!
The only thing we can do now for Roxana is look for the gear. I'm sure that Roxana carried...
Oh, that's right! That's right, she has a healing vial! Oh, find the gear, I'll stay with her!
Is the experimental elixir I have the, healing one? I actually don't know what my experimental elixir I have on me on this particular day is.
I believe it was, from the recording I listened to, the healing word.
The healing elixir is the one they have on me?
I think so, yes. I remember hearing you talk about it in that one. I think that was it. What are the other options?
Let me check. I can pull it up in just literally 1 second. Experimental elixir, here we go. 6 options. Healing. It's 2d4 plus intelligence modifier. Health. Swiftness. Walking speed increases by 10 feet for 1 hour. Resilience plus 1 AC for 10 minutes.
That one.
Boldness.
Nope.
Can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll and saving throw they make for the next minute. Flight.
Nope.
Gains flying speed of 10 minutes for 10 feet for 10 minutes. Transformation. Transformed as if by the alter self spell for 10 minutes. Drinker determines the transformation caused by the spell.
You did that one. Let's see. You did that one to go into the spirit dragon. And then he blew away your disguise. And I don't think you've rested since then.
Okay.
Nope.
Because I can only have 1 elixir on me at a time. So that
right. So I think that was it. Because, yeah, you definitely transformed for the spirit dragon. Do you remember that?
Yep.
And I don't think you've slept since then.
No,
Okay.
and I don't have like a regular healing potion on me. Aside from my potions that would be used for healing word. But I don't think I would necessarily use potions.
So is there a potion of healing or anything that they would find in your bag, or is that just something that they can't do because they would have to be able to make it?
So the potions are like in the potions the potions are in my satchel, but I don't know if they would be labeled necessarily. Like I have a healing word equivalent potion.
Okay, that's what I thought. You had a healing word. Okay, and it's already pre-mixed?
Yes, but it might not be labeled. I don't find it.
Okay. All right. So, Lucas, are you going to look for the equipment then?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and...
investigation?
Yeah, investigation.
That's a straight die roll. If I could... Well, thanks. I hate it when it does that. It didn't stay in the fucking chat thing. So
that's weird. I just double-clicked the skill field. Instead of drag it.
14. Oh,
okay.
I didn't know you could do that.
All right, so you search around. It takes you a bit to find it, but eventually you find your way down this cliff here, all the way down. You see the packs down here, but you're gonna have to make a acrobatics check for jumping this gap.
I might have just killed myself.
Great.
On my way to...
Lucas goes to jump across this gap, falls all the way down here. Let's see.
How far is that?
I think that's about 20 feet.
That would be guaranteed
Lucas,
death because the minimum damage is 2.
Yep, Lucas falls unconscious at the bottom of the cliff.
All right, you take 8 damage as you fall to the bottom of the cliff.
Lucas is now laying in a pile of Lucas at the bottom of the cliff.
he screams, Lucas! Lucas! Mr. Goliath! Hello? Oh no. He comes over and he sees you. Oh no, oh no. I love that Timothy took no damage, by the way.
Yeah, no wonder why he thinks this is a game.
So he has to make a, let's see, close that. He has to make a acrobatics check. Okay, I guess he's not making this gap either, as he, oh no, and he falls all the way down, and he lands on you. He takes.
Does he at least take less damage for
3
landing
damage.
on something meaty?
Yeah, he took 3
like half damage, maybe.
Is that a failed death save on Lucas?
No, he
from
did
the attack.
No, it's all right. He lands next to Lucas on the grass. He happens to land in such a way that he doesn't take as much damage. Oh, that didn't feel very good. Oh, Lucas! Lucas, are you okay? And he's gonna do a medicine check on you. Oh no, this is not good.
Oh shit!
Where's the pack? Where's the
10?
Alright, so he's gonna search, and eventually he finally finds the packs right here in this clearing. I'm gonna just have him roll an investigation check for finding the healing potion, and see if to determine whether you labeled it or not.
All right, that seems fair. Or if I maybe labeled it enough that he could tell.
He has no idea. All right, so
Great.
what spells do you have that are in like potion form?
Fuck.
So the spells that I have, the
Are
spells
potion
I have
form.
that would, that have potion form are Firebolt, Mage Hand, Shocking Grasp, Alarm, Detect Magic, Expeditious Retreat, Grease, Healing Word, Identify, Ray of Sickness, and that's it.
Okay, hold on. We're going to do a table here. We're going to make this fun. Give me 1 second. Uncategorize, new table.
Are you really going to kill me this way?
Potions. Let's see. Roxana. Potions. Okay. Edit. Okay. 1, 2.
There is a 3
3.
in 10 chance this just kills me.
4, 5. Oops, that was a 5.
And there's only a 1 in 10 chance.
How many of them were there? Count them for me.
There's 10.
10. Okay. So let's do a 7.
There's a 3 in 10 chance this kills me,
8.
a 1 in 10 chance that heals me, and the other effects won't
9,
do any damage or healing.
And then 10. Okay. What's the first one? Firebolt. Okay, and the next one is
Mage Hand.
Mage Hand comes in a potion?
I'm I imagine that like upon consumption, like a ghastly hand appears that you can control.
Okay. Next one.
Shocking grasp, which I
Okay.
imagine the way that would be quote unquote cast is just hitting someone over the head with it.
Okay. Next one.
Alarm. It would
Okay.
be poured on an object.
Okay. Next.
Detect magic, also poured on an object.
Okay.
Actually,
next.
no, that would be drunk because like you detect everything around you.
Okay. Next one.
Expeditious retreat would also be consumed.
Okay.
Grease, it would be thrown, and when it shatters, the grease would spread out.
Okay. Healing word is the next one, I assume.
Yep.
And then ray of sickness and burning hands.
Ray of sickness and identify. Burning hands
Oh,
is
and
the
identify.
racial one.
That's right. Okay. We now have a table that we can roll on. And so, Timothy, I don't know which one of these to use. Are they different colors?
Yes, they are different colors.
Okay. So, what color is the healing word potion?
Healing word would be kind of fruit punch looking.
Okay. And what color is there? Any other ones that are red?
I'm looking through these. Firebolt would be like a very hot orange.
Okay, but none of the other ones would be red.
No.
Okay. All right, so Timothy's going to rummage through your pack. Oh, which one of these? Oh, come on, potions. I don't... Oh, wait. Oh, is there any blue ones?
Yes. Let me see here. Mage Hand would be like a very pale blue, like
Okay.
pale light blue. Detect Magic would be kind of a dark blue. Identify would be kind of a periwinkle.
Oh, blue. These must be mana potions. Mana's always blue. And he sets those aside, and then he finds, red. That's gotta be it. And he takes the healing potion and he runs over to Lucas. And surely you just gotta drink this, big guy. And he uncorks it and he pours a. Do you take the whole thing, or can you just use part of it?
So it can either be drunk or splashed on the skin.
Okay. He's going to pour half of it into Lucas's mouth.
All right. Do you want me to have this consume a spell slot?
I would assume your spell slots are analogous to how much potion you have, right?
Yeah.
Okay, then
So you
yes.
want me to have this okay.
Okay, and he pours that into your mouth. Let's see. Healing word. That's going
Is
to
1d4. It's 1d4 plus something, I think.
It just
1d4
says...
plus 4.
Oh, it doesn't say that in Fantasy Grounds.
It's
Does it
plus
say that
my-
on D&D Beyond?
Yeah, it's plus my intelligence modifier.
Okay, so 2 plus what? Plus 4?
Yes.
Okay, so you regained 2 hit points, Lucas. 1, 2, and then... Wait, 1,
You just
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So you are conscious now. But you hurt really bad. You do not feel great. I'm gonna go help Roxana. Can you hear me, Lucas?
Yes, go do.
Oh, okay. I suggest you just stay down here. In case you
That's
fall
a good
again.
idea. That's a good idea. I'm not gonna move. I'm gonna lay right here.
Okay. All right, he's going to do a dex check for hopping this again. Let's see here. Skills. Acrobatics. Oh my god. All right, I got this. He falls again. And he takes 9 damage. Oof! He hits the ground for 9 damage. Oh, that did not feel very good. All right. I'm gonna try again. Let's see. Acrobatics. Oh my god.
You know, if you didn't want to play any more Arcana, you could just tell us.
You see the dice? Oh, you don't see the dice. Jeez, these settings. Hold on, let me change that so you guys can see these. Let's see. Combat GM. How do I... Okay, turn on the dice tower. Show GM rules. There we go. Okay, alright. He's going to try again. That time he took 6 more damage.
Can the like CR of the check like decrease each time or something? That makes sense to me.
Sure, that's fair. That's fair. We'll make it an easy check this time.
Because like each time, like you're getting a better.
You're getting
like,
more info. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. It is funny to watch him fall over and over again. Okay. All right.
It's not funny when my life depends on it.
The difficulty, the DC on this would still have worked on this check even if I didn't decrease it. Oh, thank goodness. He makes it across. And he comes over to you, and he pours the other half of that spell into your mouth, which does... Let's see, heal. You said 1d4 plus 4?
Yes.
Okay, so there's 1d4. Heals you for 3 and plus 4 more. So where are you? Doot. Okay, you're awake. You are in pain, but you are conscious. Roxana, can you hear me? Roxana!
Yeah,
He shakes you.
I hear you. Yeah.
I saved you! And I saved Lucas, too. You're welcome.
Thank you. What of Grogmere? When I last saw him...
I think Grogmere got a game over.
Timothy, this is not a game.
I don't think he's gonna respawn.
Timothy,
I don't think he's coming back.
Timothy, look at me. This is not a game. I seriously almost died there. Grogmere did die.
I know. It's a very serious game. I'll miss him. Well,
Timothy,
what are we going to do next?
Timothy, I need you to take this more seriously.
What do you mean?
This is not a game. People are seriously dying out here.
I know. I saved you, though. Aren't you happy?
Yes. And I thank you.
Well, get up. He puts his hand out to help you up.
And I stand up. I say, Timothy, I'm more concerned for your well-being out here. I'm not sure. I think I need to bring you back.
Oh, the only damage I took was when I fell off the cliff 3 times.
Timothy, would you be willing to go back to your Thawmill? It's too dangerous out here for you.
Okay. When do we leave?
We'll spend the night here for now.
So are you wanting to go back to Yorthamil, or?
Yeah, I need to bring Timothy back. He's gonna get himself killed out here.
Oh, you're going to drop him off?
I feel like in character. I feel I have to. He got lucky this time, but next time, probably not.
Okay.
He has that dragon breath, yes, but he's going to get himself killed if he's not taking this seriously.
I mean, he saved you guys, but
Yeah,
you
but
say
because
so.
of a stroke of luck,
I guess.
Roxana is seriously concerned for just his well-being. He did save their lives, yes, but he also could have the shoe could have been on the other foot. He could have very well almost died, or could have died here. Roxana can't have that blood on her hands.
All right, so okay, so Lucas is down below. He fell off the cliff. I had to save him with your healing potion. We should probably go meet him and sleep down there.
wait a
It's
minute.
more secluded anyway.
Wait a minute, you used my potions. How could you tell which I haven't labeled them?
Healing potions are always red, silly.
I mean, I'll give you that, but you could have just as well accidentally set him on fire from the inside with a firebolt.
Well, I had to do something.
In any case, we shall make a long rest. We can provide Grogmere the best burial we can here, but we'll take a rest here, and in the morning, we're going to go back to your thought mill. It's too dangerous out here for you.
Okay, so do you want to make your way down to Lucas then?
I'm gonna carry Grogmere with me. Grogmere's corpse.
Okay. Oh, poor little Groggy.
I actually would like to, just in case, like check for a pulse.
Yeah, he's toast. He's charred. You're like holding bones mostly.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going to try to pick him up and carry him with me.
Okay. All right, I'm just gonna say you guys make it down, so we don't have to do any more checks on this. And you make your way down to Lucas. It's this kind of secluded area below the cliff face there. And
I assume I get my equipment back.
What's that?
I assume I get my equipment back as well.
Yes, all your equipment is down below where that was left.
All right. Does anyone have a shovel on? I do.
A shovel?
Yes.
Let me check Timothy here. I don't think he does.
I feel like Lucas
No.
would have a shovel on him.
Lucas, do you have a shovel? Did we lose Cloak?
I do not have a shovel.
Okay.
Sorry, I was looking.
It's all good. No, what are we
Do you
gonna
have
do?
anything shovel-like? You don't have to dig a very big hole. He is just a goblin.
Let's see. Timothy has 2 daggers. That's it. I have 2 daggers. I don't know if we can dig with those. I mean, we could just leave him. He's already been cremated.
Not all the way, exactly. There would happen to be a hole and a large rock around here. That would kind of count as a burial.
Actually, yeah, right. That rock right there has like a little crevice.
Yeah. I'm gonna put Grogmir's body in the crevice and cover it with a rock. That's the best we can do for him.
Oh, good idea. I'll help. And he goes and finds a rock big enough to cover the entrance. Timothy brings it back. Lucas? Lucas? Lucas?
What, Timothy? What, Timothy?
Are you okay?
Yes, we should camp somewhere nearby for the night.
Let's just camp right here.
That sounds great. That means I don't have to move.
Okay. All right, so we're going to take a long rest. Are you guys going to do any watches?
I'm going to point to this crevice here, because the only way to get to here would be by going through here or through there. And
okay.
I believe... let me check how alarm works exactly. You set an alarm against unwanted intrusion. Just choose a door, window, or an area within range that is no larger than a 20-foot cube. Until the spell ends, an alarm alerts you whenever a tiny or larger creature touches or enters the warded area. You can cast the spell, or when you cast a spell, you can designate creatures that won't set off the alarm. You also choose whether the alarm is mental or audible. A mental alarm alerts you with a ping in your mind. If you are within 1 mile of the warded area, this ping awakens you if you're sleeping.
That is a 20-foot cube right there, so you're good. You can cover both entrances.
Yeah, I'm going to cover both entrances with alarm.
Cool. All right, so no watches
And
then,
I'm going
since
to
you got
make
that,
it-
right?
Yeah. If I made it the audible alarm, which says it is the sound of a handbell for 10 seconds within 60 feet, would that be loud enough to wake us up?
I think so, yeah. It's pretty quiet out here
then
now
I'll-
that the cultists aren't chanting.
Then I'll make it the audible one then, so everyone wakes up at the same time.
Okay. All right, so you all go to sleep. We can do a long rest now, so mark long rests on your sheet.
Yay!
I did one in game, so that all your stats should be reset. You guys wake up, and you're feeling pretty good.
No, I'm not, because we lost a friend.
Well, as health wise, but yeah. Timothy wakes up. A new day of adventuring ahead. If only Groggy could join us. We need to find 2 more people to join us now. We need a party of 5.
Timothy, we're bringing you back to Yorthalma. It's too dangerous out here.
Right, then where we're going from Yorthamil.
No. I'm going to leave you back at Yorthalmil. It's too dangerous out here. You
What?
could have been
You're gonna
killed. That
leave
could have-
me? I saved you!
And I'm very appreciative, but it's too dangerous for you. I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I caused you to get killed by having you come with me. You're too
I'm not
young.
worried about that. I know what I'm doing.
I put my hand on his shoulder. Timothy, listen to me. You're 16, right?
Yes.
You have your whole life ahead of you.
I
can't-
saved all of my money to come out here and adventure. And that's what I intend to do.
Lucas is going to cut in at this point and say, Roxana, I appreciate your concern for the boy. Why don't we say that you sent him home and he's adventuring with me now?
Okay.
You bear no responsibility.
My buddy Lucas. And he puts an arm around you. Tries to put it over your shoulders, but you're too tall, so.
Does that make you feel better about Timothy remaining with us?
I think it's too dangerous for him to come with us. I wouldn't be able to...
You wouldn't call it too dangerous for me, and yet, look at what happened.
I saved both of you. I don't know what your problem is, Roxana.
I'm very appreciative of that, Timothy.
It does. Now you have a funny way of showing it.
That could have been you instead of Grogmere.
And then you would have saved us.
Evidently not. I was unarmed. I only had one of their bone shivs to use. I had none of my potions on me.
If it ends up being me, it's fine. I know the risks I'm taking.
Can I roll insight on him? I don't
Sure.
believe that he fully understands.
Okay, yeah. Roll insight.
That is a 14.
He is... Whether he fully understands or not is hard for you to know, I guess, but he's absolutely very confident in what he is saying. I've been looking forward to this my entire life, Roxana. You don't understand. I worked very hard to get out here and be able to adventure and help people.
I'm afraid you might not be able to help yourself at some point. You might cut your life short on your life's journey to take an adventure.
Well,
If I directly or even indirectly cause an innocent person's death, I don't answer. Or I don't continue.
well, I'm not gonna adventure with you if you don't want me to. So, if that's your final decision, then take me back.
I just can't cause someone's death like this. Please understand.
I don't know why you think it's all your fault. We were all adventuring.
Can I roll persuasion if he understands that, like, exactly why I want him to go back?
Like, you're trying to
Like,
persuade him to see it from your point of view?
Yeah, basically. Like, how well I got that across.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
That is a 15.
Alright, so Timothy just says, well, I think I'm fine, and I think I actually know more about this place than you do, but if it's just going to be like this the whole time, then fine, take me back.
I look to Lucas, see how Lucas feels about that.
I think you're letting a brush with danger color your opinion too heavily. Timothy is clearly very capable.
Still a child. I say that with a tone that doesn't imply, like,
How old is Roxana?
Let me look.
I think you're a child too.
25.
Okay.
I say that with a tone that doesn't imply, like, making him out to be lesser than for his age, but rather, like, he's a kid. I can't be putting him through death situations.
But I have this awesome tail, and look! He breathes fire again.
And Lucas just kind of gestures at the fire, like, can you do that? I can't.
Can I ask both Timothy and Lucas to make a persuasion roll on me?
Sure.
Skills.
An 11 from Timothy.
Persuasion. And 11. No, 12 from Lucas.
Roxana is going to notice that she's still prone for some reason.
I thought you put it when you went to sleep or something.
No, I don't think I'd be able to do that. Anyway, Roxana is going to breathe a sigh and just say, "Don't get killed out here, Timothy. Okay?"
Don't worry. Even if I do, I'll just be back.
No,
It's
what are you talking about?
I'm not on my last life.
What do you mean life?
Timothy, please. Timothy, please. You've concerned poor Roxana enough today.
I just don't understand why you're so upset. This is the experience I want to have. If it ends badly, then that's fine. At least I got my money's worth.
What are you talking about? Your money's worth and not your last life.
I spent my life savings traveling to here, to Arcana. Now I want to spend the rest of my life here, whether it's a week long or 30 years long.
What? You didn't answer my other question. What do you mean, not your last life?
I believe that I have many lives left to live.
You're talking about a reincarnation theory of some sort, or do you have clone pods of yourselves ready somewhere?
What? A what pod?
Have you not heard of the clone spell? some wizards are capable of cloning themselves.
Oh no! Can we see it?
Unfortunately, I do not.
Wow.
And as an aside, just give me a quick second. I want to see if I would be able to get it. Would you mind if I check that really quick?
Sure.
Because I probably would have been researching whether I could. D&D low spell.
And then Timothy just says, "Of course I believe in that I'll be brought back if something happens to me. Don't you?" What
Just
do you
as an
believe?
aside, to the earlier point about clone, Roxanne is going to say, unfortunately, despite all my research, I haven't found any way to try to replicate it.
Well, maybe we'll meet a wizard and he can show us how to do it.
I'm not sure if it's something I can replicate from alchemy.
That's fine. No one expects you to do everything, Roxana.
In any case.
Is there anything else you want to say? Because I think we're probably getting close to wrapping.
Yeah, Roxanne is just going to say, in any case, shall we get going?
Well, where are we going? Are we going back to Yortha Mill?
We're going to the Fading City.
Yay! Adventure! All right. We're going to go ahead and just end it there then. So thanks everybody for listening if you're watching us live, and thanks to those who watch us in the future on the recording on the podcast. And we will try to get back into the routine of doing this at least every other week, if not every week. So Arcana is one of those we play by ear, so I can fit it in whenever I have the time. Tomorrow we'll be doing Lumiere with that's Bryn's campaign. And that has been... No, that one's not moved. That one's always been 7, right? And
Yeah,
it's,
that one's the same.
And then
as it's always
TOA
been.
on Wednesday, Tomb of Annihilation, has now been moved up to 7. And then we have episode 1 of Celestial Crisis, not the next Saturday, but the one after that. So we take a break for Thanksgiving. So thanks, everybody, and have a good night.
Good night.